this is my rant. Alright, now, I'm a huge fan of video game type based movies. I mean, I think everybody likes to see their favorite game going to the theater, in the sense of the word. But I'm not saying this director slash producer is bad. I'm just saying he should learn to pay attention more. Now, Paul W.S. Anderson is the producer and director of Resident Evil, the franchise. Now, hold on, I have another movie playing. Pause that. Now, he's not a bad writer. I give it to him. I watched a few of his films before, and I think the only one I can honestly say that I liked was Mortal Kombat. Even though, like, some of the there was some issues in the movie. If you watch the movie, they confused some of the characters. Rain and Rain in the movie, who got killed off by Shao Kahn, was confused with the name Ermac twice in the whole film. And when Ermac reported the character, basically the robots that died was Cyrax. And when he went to report it, he said Cabal and Striker. The characters that died was Melina and Cyrax. So Cabal and Striker, they would have been awesome in the movie, but they weren't in the movie, and they were talking about it, but they technically got the names mixed up during the movie. But the other thing that really irked me is that he has a fixation with putting his wife in the movies, and I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but she's not that good of an actress. I mean, there's plenty of actors out there that would have played way better. I think the movie that she probably did well was Fifth Element. She did less talking and more kota kente type shit. Other thing, when he did the first Mortal Kombat movie, it was okay. And when he went with Mortal Kombat 2, it was just eh. But the first time when I heard he was doing Resident Evil, I was like mind blown, because like Resident Evil was, I'm still a huge fan of Resident Evil. I played all the games. I beat majority of all the games. I think the only ones I haven't fully beaten was Survival, all the Survival series, because I got kind of bored of it. The storyline wasn't too well put in those, but I'll get around to beating those. But when I first saw the movie, I was confused because he added a new character. The new character he added, his wife played in it, of course, was Alice, I think her name was. And I'm thinking in my head, there was no Alice in Resident Evil. They mentioned her like twice in the documents that you find, but they never showed her. They never basically gave you any dictation that she was still alive or she did massive actions in the Umbrella Society. But he based the whole movie around this character, and it would have been okay because it's a twist. But it would have been okay if he maybe start using the main characters instead of making his wife the main character that could do all this Omega shit. Come on, she took down Wesker. That's some bull. Everyone knows here you can't take down Wesker that easily. I mean, come on, Chris had to take steroids in Resident Evil 5 to punch a boulder just to freaking fight Wesker. It's really, really dumb. But the people they picked was really good, though. The person who played Wesker, awesome. The person who played Chris, Rebecca, they were all, like, awesome. Especially Jill. Jill was very well picked. But he didn't play them as the main characters. He made all of them the side characters. And that's what really got me mad. Resident Evil 2 that he did was actually good. And the reason I say this is because everything was almost like the game. Everything was actually well put. But once again, I didn't really like it because he made the format of his wife the main character. I mean, I understand. And this ain't the first, this is not the only movie that he actually done it. He done it a few times. I think the Musketeers movie he did it, he put her as the main, like double agent. I think she was in Dead or Alive. I know she was in Fifth Element. The majority of his films have her, and it's really irking. Now, when he did Mortal Kombat 3, that was horrible. And after that, everything else was just horrible. It was just stupid. I mean, I paid once to see the Resident Evil movie, and that was the first time it came out. Never paid for any of the Resident Evil movies again that was made by him. I mean, I actually threw out. Yeah, I did. I threw out the DVD of the first one when I found it in my old stash, and I was like, screw it. Um, I might as well watch Degeneration, which, for those who haven't seen it, it's awesome. Basically, there's another director who did a CGI movie of Resident Evil based on Leon, and it's really good. I mean, y'all have to watch it. It's awesome. It completely craps on Paul Anderson's version of Resident Evil. And I don't want to hear no excuses because another director, I can't remember the name correctly, did Silent Hill. Silent Hill is another game, another horror game. That movie was so on point. I mean, they changed a few things here and there, but it was perfect. I mean, it was like you're actually playing the game again. It was really, really good. How come he can't do that? Maybe if he start thinking less on how he could fit his wife into movies and start focusing on the actual fans who would like to watch the movie, there wouldn't be that much issues. I mean, she could stick to modeling. Let her stay over there. Acting wise, she's best replaced. I'm sorry. Now, besides the Mortal Kombat movie, I do give him credit. He does have a few good ones. But besides Mortal Kombat 1 and Death Race 1, I can't possibly say he just did any other movies that basically intrigued me. Fifth Element was okay, but hands down, I don't really like this producer slash director, and I'm the one to be mean, but this is my opinion. Out of 10, popularity from 1 being the lowest and 10 being the highest, I give him a 4 on my list because he needs to pick up his writing game. And it pretty much irks me that for those who didn't play the game, I know a few people who just got into the franchise when they start watching it. They say it's similar to the game. I'm like, oh god, no. Fail. And this is just a random rant. I had to get this out. Actually, I've been planning on ranting on him for a while. But it was just the fact that he's not that important. But I actually got the video down. I'm kind of happy. Got some anger out. But I seriously think he does have potential. He had it for a while. It's just he don't do video game movies. You fail at those, okay, Mr. Anderson. I wish I had shades. That's so epic. But change your motive, change the way you're trying to approach video game movies, because gamers who play the game are going to notice the issues you did. They're going to complain about them, and they're going to be really irked when they spend their money to see something that they suspect to be awesome and it turns out to be crap. And that's basically what you did with Resident Evil. You gave us a bunch of crap wrapped up in the title. That's basically what you did. You took Biohazard, the original name of the game, wrapped it up in the title, and completely changed the storyline. You took, like, the character names, a few ways the creatures look, and some of the ideas, and just went boom. Yeah, let you think it's Resident Evil. You watch it, it's about Alice. Why? And, me and my girlfriend were hoping to see Alyssa. Is it Alyssa or Elisa? Can't remember her name. She's from Resident Evil 1. Technically, she's the only one that's truly immortal. I mean, Wesker blew up the whole mansion blew up on her, and come on, out of seriousness, I think she's in that verbal twitch and just. And if y'all kind of like this video, comment, like, subscribe. Also, if you do want me to rant on more directors, just tell me, because I like watching movies, especially movies of horror and action in the genre. So if you want to request a movie for me to watch, please let me know. And I'm CyberWolfNar, logging out. See ya.